What's up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your December love read. Let's see what messages Spirit has for the month of December in regards to your love life. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sagittarius. Let's see. Hopefully you guys have been having a really good Sag season. You know, we have all these retrogrades, and on top of that, it's your birthday season. So hopefully you guys are experiencing the better end of whatever these new moons and retrogrades are bringing. Let's see the messages. Okay. All right, so we have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Six of Cups, and you got the Moon, Three of Pentacles, and the World. And beneath that, dang, the Six of Wands and the Sun, and the Ten of Cups. All right, you guys are done. Whatever. I'm jealous. So far, this is looking like the better read of all the signs, of course. So that just tells me you guys are experiencing a really good, as we can say, birthday season or whatever have you. Most of you, if not some of you, but most of you for sure. With the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Five of Wands, you guys could be having a lot of back and forth with someone or with something. So this looks like a really good balance of options that are here, right? With Seven of Cups, it talks about like exhausting all of your options, and I feel like you guys are, especially with this Eight of Wands. I see that you guys are just kind of going for it. So if it's love, you're going for it. If it's a new opportunity in work, you're going for it. If it's like a new adventure, you're going for it, right? Especially with the Eight of Wands. And let's see, Eight of Wands to the Five of Wands. That just tells me that you guys are like, despite any kind of obstacle that's in your way right now, you're kind of like, whatever. And you're doing whatever it is that you need to do. Like I said, you guys are taking a chance on yourselves. And so whatever that looks like to you, that's the version of you right now that's existing. So if you're like all about a new opportunity in work, let's say you're doing something completely brand new, right? You're going for it. It's like, you're like, oh, there's no challenge too big. And so if anything, you guys are just, delving into that. If it's love, like some of you, it looks like there's like new love, especially with the Seven of Cups. So it's like you guys are delving into that. You're just kind of like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So you guys are just going with the flow. With the Eight of Wands, Five of Wands, Three of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys are just, some of you might face certain obstacles, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's almost like the world can be burning around you, but you're just like forward facing, right? You're like, I'm just thinking about the future. Like, I don't even really care what's going on right now. So you guys, again, just going with the flow. You're not letting anybody kind of get in your way. There might be some people that don't necessarily 100% agree with whatever it is that you're doing, but you're doing it anyways because you're like, look, this is for me. So something makes you happy or something makes you excited, and you're doing it despite like if people have an opinion. You're like, I didn't ask, I don't care. So you guys are just doing whatever it is that's making you happy at the moment. Five of Wands, Three of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are embracing your independence a little bit more. I know that the Nine of Pentacles talks a lot about being single, but here I'm just seeing independence. Again, some of you guys could be fighting off like bad habits or old habits is what I'm seeing. And so you're trying to, it's like you're renewing yourself, right? So it's like you could be fighting off addictions. You could be fighting off let's say you're the type of person that procrastinates, laziness, just something like that. Like there's something here about like getting rid of old habits and moving forward, stepping into more of an independent role. Not to say you're not independent to begin with, but it's just one of those things where it's like maybe you had some kind of dependency on someone to help you with something. You're kind of like not needing that person, or you're not really needing very many people these days. So you're just kind of like, I hear like lone wolf. You see, like he's here. But either way, like you're doing your best to take care of your health. You're doing your best to take care of your mental health. You're doing your best to pay your bills. That kind of thing. 3 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 12 of Wands. You guys are just looking for your place right now in the world. Like, I feel like you guys have been looking for it, and now you've settled on a decision. And so, like, that's where you're at right now. You're, like, seeing something through. So, again, if you just got, like, a new job, and it's something completely new to you, you're seeing it through. Because you're like, let's see where this takes me. You're in a new relationship. Let's see where this takes me. So you're just having this like curious like nature to you right now, to where like everything just kind of feels like a little bit of an adventure, right? But it feels good regardless. With the 9 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 6 of Cups. A lot of you guys are reflecting on past situations at this point in time. 2 stories. Some of you guys are reflecting on past situations, and you're like, okay, like that's what's going to help you to move forward, to not repeat those mistakes or to not repeat those cycles. Others of you are at a crossroads as to whether or not to give someone a chance from your past, okay? And again, it's like you're doing good on your own. Everything's good. Like I'm hearing like the time of your life, right? But it's like there's something or someone from your past that like you keep reflecting back on, and whether that's to give them a chance or whether that's to just reflect, as like I said, as to move forward, as to not repeat these cycles. I mean, it's gonna vary for some of you. With the Moon, the 3 of Pentacles, in the World, you might be considering trying to give someone a chance from the past, or someone from the past might be coming back, attempting another cycle with you. For some of you, and I'm talking like 2 or 3 of you, it will be successful. You will be happy. And there is a high possibility for 10 of Cups for a small amount of you. Okay, so use your discernment. But it's going to take a lot of work. And you're going to have to go at it slowly. And there's going to come with like a lot of drama. So just know that if you do attempt to reconcile with someone from your past, it's not going to come easy. But for some of you, it will be worth it. So if you're up for that, like in the new year, like it is here, okay? But use your discernment. If you know that you don't have that capability in your relationship to move forward and leave shit in the past, then it's going to be more trouble than it's worth, okay? But for the rest of you, I see new collaborations coming in that you don't know about. And if anything, this leads you to be a little bit more successful in your endeavors. It leads you to happiness, and it leads you to the 10 of Cups, okay? So again, like if you're moving forward and you want nothing to do with anybody from your past, I see here like you're going to be meeting more people that are aligned with you. You're going to be making collaborations with people that that it makes sense to make collaborations with. You'll start new cycles. And I see here like there is 1 or 2 potentials that you have that are coming in that are going to really change your perspective on things. They're going to change your perspective on love and life, and you're going to be happy. You're going to be successful in love. Like for those of you Sagittariuses where you're like, all I need is love because I have everything else, like it's coming. And so it's about you just moving forward and taking the lessons from the past, transmuting them so that you're able to get your 10 of Cups, right? Let's see, single Sagittarius. What messages do we have for single Sag? At the bottom, you already have the Ace of Cups. Page of Swords. Some of you guys are spying, or someone's spying on you. It's a past situation, definitely a past love situation. Yes, but the deck, 6 of Cups. Yeah, someone from your past is still spying on you, or you're still spying on someone from your past. I'm hearing don't be petty. Like, if you guys are in a new relationship, stop flaunting that shit, like, to people that... Like, if you're doing it to, like, make an ex jealous, stop justifying it that you're doing it because, like, why shouldn't you? Like, you're in love, or like, you know, you shouldn't have to hide this person. Like, you guys know what you're doing, for some of you. Okay, so like, leave your past out of it is what I'm hearing. Leave your ex out of it. Just do things purely from a good place, and good things will work out in this situation. All right, single Sag. What message do we have for single Sag? Okay, kind of the same message. We'll see. Okay. Cool. All right, we have the King of Cups. You have the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, and then you have the Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles, the Lovers. It's the Six of Wands again. Look at you guys. So, like I said, the message just kind of still feels the same. So, but there is a big difference, obviously, here. King of Cups, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands. At some point in time for you singles, you are going to meet someone here in the near future. It could be any, like, you could meet them between May and June, July, August, summertime. So if one of two things, either you met someone towards the summer, like towards like August-ish time this year, or you'll meet someone between May and August, so next summer, okay? But either way, you could be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's going to be a lot of communication here with this person, like hella communication, okay? You're going to find someone who's very interested in you when it comes to love. And I see you guys, I know Five of Wands talks about like putting up boundaries and like the pettiness and getting rid of people that don't serve your best interest, which I do see you doing, like anybody that kind of comes into the connection. So that's what I'm saying, it's the same. It's like some of you were dealing with someone new where it's like people don't agree with it, or people are just kind of like, maybe you're moving too fast, or maybe you're like, I don't know. There's just something about like not everybody being on board. It's the same message. When you meet someone new, you're going to have people that aren't on board. Okay. And they're going to be very vocal about it. You're going to have people that are like, you're moving too fast. You don't know what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So I do see that regardless, whether that's now or in the near future. But you will have a King of Cups that's coming towards you. With the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Knight of Swords, this relationship's going to start really fast. Like, you guys are going to move really fast. And so you might encounter some kind of obstacles together, some kind of hiccups, just because, again, like, I don't know how long outside of the last relationship that you're getting out of and then jumping into this one, so that could have something to do with it. But again, there's something here about like bad habits. Like, I always tell people, always, and this is just from personal experience, it's like, you know, I've jumped from one relationship to another, and it's like you kind of need that time in between to kind of get rid of the residue of what the last relationship left, because you're taking habits from an old relationship into a new one. You're taking attitudes from an old relationship to a new one. So it's like you have to give yourself time, your energy time to rejuvenate, so that when you're dealing with someone new, you're not taking old energies with you, okay? So I don't know how far out from last relationship to this relationship that this will transpire, but there is fast movement here with Five of Wands, Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords. A lot of you guys are going to go against any kind of advice that you're given and move quickly into this situation. With the Seven of Swords, it's more about strategy. It's more about like trying to find a way to make this work. I don't see like really any deceitful energy. But I do see here with the Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, it puts you in your head. Because at some point, like these Five of Wands, right? These bad habits are going to start to kind of creep up on you if you haven't healed them. They're going to start to creep up on you, and they're going to start to make you wonder if like you did move too quickly. If this is moving in a direction that Like, think about, okay, two scenarios. Think about being in like a car, right? Like you're in the passenger seat. You're in two different cars. First car, you're just in a regular car. You're someone's driving you to work, or you guys are going at regular speed, and you're able to take everything in, right? Then you're in the second car. You're in the passenger seat of like a NASCAR, like Indy 500 vehicle and a Formula One vehicle, and the driver's going like 100 miles an hour. You're not paying attention to what's around you. You're not paying attention to what you're passing, to what you're missing, right? So again, it's like you get into this relationship so fast that it's like you almost miss red flags. You miss the steps that you needed to take in order to create a solid foundation. Because I am seeing the tower moment, right? For some of you. And I only say that because it's Seven of Swords to Eight of Swords. It's like, you're strategizing ways to get out of your head, but like you're in a new situation, right? Like, why are you in your head? And so it's like moving forward with the Seven of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Chariot. I see you guys finding a way to maybe get rid of any kind of toxicity. You guys are trying to find a way forward with this person. Again, it's like you move really quickly with someone. It's like you didn't have time to really get to know them. So I think maybe that like there comes a time where you're going to need to slow down. I really see it. You could find out that this person's really petty. Or you could just be looking back at the pettiness that it took. It's like you're reflecting back on past situations prior to meeting this person, where you're like, damn, like I can't believe I spent that much time with someone. Like, in a way, someone here's comparing their ex to their new person, which I always say is never a good idea, because I mean, everybody is who they are. Everybody's different. Everybody's meant to serve a different purpose. It's not that the person you're with is better than the last person you were with. It's just that they're just different. They're here to serve a different purpose, a different lesson. And so like not everything that glitters is gold. And so it's like, that's why I tell people, it's like you can't give too much credit to people, especially when you're first meeting them, because not everything that glitters is gold. Like everybody's on their best behavior when they're first meeting each other, right? So that's something to consider. But either way, I do see love coming in. It might put you in your head, but again, just enjoy it and try to pay attention to any red flags and do your best to kind of go slowly where you can. Everybody loves to be in love, and like it's such a great feeling, but then it's like when it fizzles away and the rose-colored glasses come off, that's why we're left with like, damn, like who are we dealing with, or why did I get with this person? And so try to avoid those moments, okay? All right, Sagittarius, you guys had the longest reading so far. Hopefully this helps and resonates, and I'll see you guys on the next one.